for your practice, okay, 1 through 5, I want you to list all of these factors because you're going to use them for your questions 6 through 9. So, factors of 5. Remember, you can do the T-chart if you want to. So, I'm going to have a T-chart for 5. I know that 1 and 5 are my factors. Well, here's the deal. 5 is prime. So, the only numbers that you have there are 1 and 5. Okay, let's go to 10. I know that I can do 1 and 10, but I also know that I can do 2 times a number to equal 10. And remember, whenever we're doing this, I've told you take the number and then divide it, and that will give you your other number. Okay, I've already done this one, so the answer was 10. So now I'm going to do 10 divided by 2 equals, and you should have gotten what? Should have gotten 5. So then over here I'm going to do 2 and 5. Now, is 10 divisible by 3? No, it's not. Is it divisible by 4? No, it's not. And then I've already shown that it's divisible by 5, so I can kind of stop there. So my factors are 1, 2, 5, and 10. All right, now 17 is prime. Now, what do we realize whenever we say prime? It means that I can only have 1 and my other number. That's all that we can have. All right? Now, 102 is a really large number. So, we're going to do 102. Now, I know that 1 times 102 would give me that answer. And now I have to do some math. So, I'm going to have to do 102 divided by 2. And I took my calculator and I typed in 102 divided by 2, and it equals 51. So my other number on my T-chart is 51. Well, now I'm going to see 102 divided by 3 is 34. Well, let's keep going. 102 divided by 4 is 25.5. Now remember, if it has a decimal, it's not divided evenly, so I can't write that down. So 102 divided by 5, I have 20.4. Now, that's not a whole number, so that's not completely divisible. I can't write it down. So 102 divided by 6 is 17. We're going to keep going. 102 divided by 7 equals, well, this one is not a whole number, so it won't work. So let's do 102 divided by 8. It is not a whole number, so we've got to move on. 102 divided by 9. It's not a whole number. We've got to move on. 102 divided by 10. It's not a whole number. All right, so these are your factors. 1, 2, 3, 6, 17, 34, 51, and 102. All right, I only have this one left for you to do on 1 through 5. Okay, now, when you look at 6, 7, 8, 9, this is how you're going to compare. Okay, we have 5 and 10. So 1 and 5 are my factors. This is 1, 10, 2, and 5. Remember, I am going to circle all of the ones that they have in common. All right? Now, what is my biggest number, my greatest common factor? My greatest common factor is 5. All right? Now, same thing for number 7. I'm going to compare 10 and I'm going to compare 17. So my factors for 10 were 1 and 10, 2 and 5. And 17, remember that was prime. So 1 and 17. So looking at that, I want you to compare and see what number is the same on both sides and which one is the largest number on both sides. It's the same. Okay, on number 8, we have 17 and 102. Now remember, 17 is prime, so I only have 1 and 17. Now, 102, I had quite a few. So I'm going to write those down. All right, now I'm going to circle all the numbers that are the same. I have a 1, 17, and 17. So you have to write down right here what the biggest number that they had in common was. Now, on this last one, I didn't show you the factors for 110. You've got to figure that one out on your own. So the way to figure this, you're going to do 102, write down all your factors, and we already have it right here. So just do 110 beside it, write down the factors, and then see which one is the greatest common factor. All right, down here, same thing, 44 and 52. You need to find the factors. And then over here, 39, 78. Find the factors and see which one is the largest. Whenever you get done with this, I want you to take a picture of just this page, just the practice page, and then go ahead and text it to me.